Facebook because it does help to put it on the old Facebook. I think people watch live if when they're reminded. Go. Here we go. All right, we're live on the YouTube right now, boys. How are you guys doing while I put up the?
I'm doing good. It seems like I haven't talked to you in ages, Axel. It's
I
been at
know,
least 4 hours.
I know. God, my computer's so slow. I got to get a new computer. We need some new patrons. It is
I
slow
uh,
as
I would be doing
molasses.
pretty well, but I got the sun in my eyes here at the sun
Oh,
bowl. Like,
damn.
look at this, just get this glare I can't get rid of. I think that's why they call it the sun bowl.
That must be it. You still waiting for that computer, Axel?
No, I'm just putting it up right now. Here we go. Yep. It actually is pretty, it's pretty fucking slow. Bam. Oh, wait, because then I got to do public. Done. Then I got to do, this is exciting YouTube stuff. Andy, Andrew, I found him. Brett Fuller, Heath, Health, Solo. All right, there he goes. Done. Post. All right, let's start this motherfucker. Here we go. Ready? Boom.
Ready when you are.
Oh shit, hang on. I'm not ready. Let me
Hold on.
pull up the quotes.
got-
Oh, brain
Oh
fart.
shit.
Okay.
That's not ready. Hold
I
on.
got quotes. Okay.
Wait, you got
Sh
quotes?
yeah, he sent me his quotes.
Okay, so I'll cue you. Ready? Here we go.
Okay. Revenge for Sam. The Chiefs are now on the lam. Desmond Ritter signed by the Vikes, then cut. The Regal Beagle is in flux. Stafford is human. Maybe Jalen Hurts should work at Lumen. Raiders are a disgrace. Can the Texans take over first place? And what the folk? The Jets beat the Falcons in the latest Around the Couch Bowl. Next on Around the Couch.
Welcome to Around the Couch, an NFL podcast brought to you by the DVR Podcast Network. Check us out at dvrpodcast.com. We're currently covering Mayor of Kingstown, baby. And Andy and Gina and I today talked for about an hour and a half about Stranger Things Season 5, Episodes 1 to 4. After last week on Patreon, if you can become a patron at patreon.com/DVR, you would have heard Lachlan and I, my son, talk about the same thing. It was very fun. But tonight, we're here to walk you through our picks for week 14 of the NFL. That's the National Football, not soccer, football league. Solo's not with us tonight. Why? I guess it just wasn't important. After his Cowboys with their big win, he's living on High Street. He doesn't care about us anymore. He's got his
Well,
own podcast.
I
when
think
we
it
get
was
to the pick
more.
standings,
Yeah,
you'll understand why he skipped out.
yeah. He wins eight out of
Oh,
the first 12 weeks or whatever it was. He
oh,
loses once, finishes last once, and has to get the hell out of here. It's
oh,
it's pretty
that's what
obvious what
it
happened.
was. Oh, now, see, yeah, okay. I was going to
The
say
rest of
Actually,
us,
something
when
later, but
he has gone under 500 like 5 weeks in a row, but he is still in first place overall.
he
So
is, he
I mean,
is.
the
Not
rest of
by
us, we take our
much.
beatings and we still show up. He just
Yeah.
hightails it out of here. So
Well, he is living it high and mighty though. That was quite fun. Solo's not here, but as you heard, those voices are Brett and Andy. Brett, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Other than the glare here at the Sun Bowl, it is so
Oh,
bright. But yeah, and I know we're gonna have like a first time listener say, that's Lambeau Field. Yeah, we know it's Lambeau Field. We call it the Sun Bowl.
Speaking of Lambo, how are you doing, Ando?
Well, as good. I mean, Brett alluded to it in the quotes. It's actually the second time this season the Vikings have signed and cut Desmond Ritter. So that just tells you how great I'm feeling about football right now.
Oh
That's just
man,
Wow.
that's a what do you want to call it? It encapsulates the whole season for me.
yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, I'm
Well,
doing good.
that's good. That's good. It was of course Thanksgiving weekend, and we had three games on Thursday, a game on Friday, bunch of games, of course, Sunday and our Monday nighter. Uh, I mean, I don't know. Should we just head right on over into the red zone and talk about football? What do you guys
So,
think?
Yeah, let's go to the red zone.
Red zone.
so
I'm leaving this. Let's leave some silence for Joe Bear.
Oh,
I
and for
imagine
solo.
him. And for solo, red zone. All right. Well, what were your impressions of the Thursday games? For me, I wasn't paying as much attention. We had some people over. I didn't get a chance to dive big until the Ravens Bengals game, which was, of course, the worst game. So, Brett, Andy, let's start with you, Brett. Anything to say about the Packers, Lions, Chiefs, Cowboys, both pretty close? Though, if I remember correctly, the Packers pretty much controlled that game.
yeah, they did. It was still fun to watch. The Lions were hanging around. Both of those games are actually pretty similar in the way that the underdog kind of jumped up and kind of maintained the lead for most of it. Um, but yeah, I thought they were great. The two afternoon games. The night game was really ugly. Um,
Yeah.
but at that point, I'm like half asleep.
Yeah, I was. I don't know. I'm like I was like the opposite. I was like wide awake, ready to go. I don't know why. I'm like always. I'm like the guy who's like has more energy the night of the holiday, like on Christmas and stuff. I'm always like, let's go see a movie, or I don't know. I have some energy. Then probably this Christmas I'll be falling asleep.
You'll be
But
watching Stranger Things because it comes out Christmas
that
night.
I will be watching
You'll be
Stranger
energized
Things. I will be. You're right. There you go.
because the
But
Vikings play on Christmas Day, I think, this year. So everybody will be sleeping through that game.
oh,
So you'll be
oh
well
well,
rested by the time
well.
'Is
o'clock
that on
rolls around.
Netflix?
Yeah, I think that's one of the Netflix games. I can't remember who
Oh,
they're playing. Maybe
fun.
Detroit, maybe, I think.
So
Okay,
they're
that's
so
fun.
they're going to be talking. Every commercial break is going to be a Stranger Things commercial that day up until
Yeah,
the
of
Yeah, pretty
course.
sure.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah, something's wrong with Lamar. Everybody's saying it. He's obviously not playing right. And that team, their defense, that's just not, this isn't their year. At this point in time, which is obviously affecting that division with the Steelers too, not doing so good. So, but yeah, wasn't a great game. Now on Friday, we had what may
Oh,
have
I
not
want to
been.
say one
Oh,
thing about the Thursday games. That
yes.
Chiefs Cowboys game, and Solo mentioned it on his text just
Oh,
recently.
okay.
The Chiefs are not starting to get all the calls. The calls are not
Uh,
always going their way. The Not that they were getting all the calls before, but everybody that watches all the games knows exactly what I'm talking about.
mhm.
They weren't getting the calls the exact right moment that they because every Chiefs supporter will say they don't get any more calls than anyone else, but it's the timing of the calls that they've always seemed to get,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
some of that stuff is not happening as much. I mean, I wonder. I don't know if it'll continue because it's still Patrick Mahomes, but it's an interesting development if it continues, I think.
Yeah, that's like the Patriots had it. You know what I'm saying? Like the dominant team always gets kind of that. And
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's been that way in sports. The
yeah,
Bulls with Michael Jordan had that too.
yeah, I should go back and watch this game. I really don't have a great sense
Well,
of
there
it.
was there was four DPIs against the Chiefs and a fifth one that was declined.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
Yeah,
I,
and then
I
there
I'm
was
gonna
that
I'm gonna watch this game then.
that late hit on the sideline that was obviously not a late hit by everybody watching, but they threw the flag anyway, and you were like,
Yeah.
"Here we go again." But they
yep.
picked it up.
Hmm.
So somebody down there was competent.
There you go.
And
Yeah,
before we move to the Black Friday games too, the Christmas games are big for around the couch. The Netflix games are the Cowboys and the Commanders, and the Lions and the Vikings.
nice.
So Cowboys
That's
and
fun.
Vikings on Christmas Day. So,
That's
anyways,
fun.
continue, Axel. Sorry.
No, no problem, buddy. I was just gonna say I don't mean to give the Cowboys game short shrift. Is the way you say it? It's short shrift, isn't it?
Short
Shrift.
shrift, I
I think
think.
it's shrift.
I was never an English major, so
Oh, I was.
I,
That's
I
what
should know
solo
it.
is usually here for. Way to correct
yes,
things.
yes, that's right. Proper grammar and
So
pronunciation. And,
proper grammar in text, of course.
yeah.
But the Bears Eagles game, fun game. Um, More fun in the fact that the Eagles lost. We all root for that. This is something we all have in common. And I don't know what a lot of a lot of people kind of go, this isn't the
Well,
same
I'm
team, blah
I'm
blah
gonna toot my own
blah.
horn here because last
Okay.
week on the show I said I think the Ravens might be the best team in the AFC and the Bears are the most overrated team in the NFC and they're frauds. And they both completely flipped that on me. So I am rolling right now.
All right.
The
There
Bears
you
looked
go.
good. I mean,
Yeah.
I have to give them credit after trashing them for most of the season.
They
They look
seem to be
good.
Yes.
getting better, which is a
Hmm.
Well,
good sign.
yeah. And the Eagles are still 8-4. I mean, I think that there was a lot of, oh my God, but I think also the Bears are a really good team and their running attack. What did they have? Two players with over 125 yards rushing, I think, right?
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Monaguy and Swift
Fucking
both had big
nuts.
games.
That's nuts. That's crazy. Um, then, let's jump into the Sunday games, starting with the best game of the day, in which the eventual, probably Super Bowl champion New York Jets defeated the
They're
very
not eliminated. They are not
they're
eliminated from
not
playoff
eliminated.
contention yet. Still
And
alive.
this was against a very tough opponent, Kirk Cousins' wife, and the Atlanta Falcons. Brett, I'm going to let you talk about this first because I only have positive things to say about my Super Bowl bound team.
Yeah, this is a weird one. You felt like you were going to win, even though you weren't. It's weird being a Falcons fan right now because people just don't really care. The apathy is setting in. The sports talk radio scene down here, it's like they hardly talk about the Falcons right now. They're talking
Really?
about the Atlanta Hawks are off to a good start with Trey Young
I'm
injured.
sure
You
Georgia
got
football, I'm sure, right?
Georgia, yeah,
Yeah.
Georgia, might get a bye, playing for a bye this weekend. Tech having one of the best years they've had in a while. And the Falcons are just the Falcons. They just find ways to lose. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. They can be playing the Patriots. They'll find a way to lose that game, miss an extra point. Or they're playing the Jets. You muff a punt inside the 5-yard line. You don't see that every day. Not even in Little League do you see that every day.
Yeah.
That's
Well, the
first
Vikings did that
touchdown.
last week, 2 weeks ago too. So we're
Okay,
that's a
well,
theme around here.
oh man, but just a ton of mistakes, and they're not good enough to like. They weren't. Their offense is not good enough to build that lead that they could have sustained, and the defense is not good enough to make a big play, in the final 2 minutes when they need to. So it is what it is. But it's not surprising. It's just it. I hope it leads to change. I'm not optimistic, but it's not a good look for the coaching staff or the organization right now.
Well, Brett, I have nothing but the exact opposite to say about my team, which is that every New York Jets podcast, blog, fan, we're all like, oh my God, it's here, it's happening. We're Detroit, and we're going to do next year, we're going to do this, and then Aaron Glenn's going to do that. Like, everybody's very excited. We've got what's Adonai Mitchell, 8 passes for 100 and something yards, a touchdown. Mechie dropped a bunch of passes, but then he caught two in the final drive to set up the winning field goal, well, kind of set it up. We still went backwards for 3 plays before Folk kicked the ball. It should have been like 10 yards. Both teams are uh, doo doo. You know what I'm saying? Like finely crafted poo. They are not good teams, but I did feel good. I felt good because, like I wasn't on last week, but a couple weeks ago, I was saying we got to get into like this kind of preseason mode where we're testing out players, right? We're being honest about the team we are testing out, and that's what they're doing, and that's good. And Aaron Glenn actually, for the first time this week, in fucking what, 3.5 months, he didn't say stupid shit at the press conference on Sunday or Monday, right? It's Wednesday now. No stupid shit has been said. No
I don't.
player said stupid shit,
I wish I knew what that was like.
Yeah, but it's a miracle, right? It's a miracle. Well, there was one little thing. Brees is getting a little active on Twitter, and so he said something about not being used as much, and that, but that's whatever. But other than that, it's been very quiet. I'm feeling good. They're doing what they need to do. We'll see what we can do in the rest of the season. I'm not worried about a tank. A lot of Jets fans are now, oh, we're going to win games. Let me tell you something. We picked Zach Wilson with the second pick overall. We'll find a player. We'll see them. They'll get a good player. We've seen so. I'm not into this tanking in the NFL thing because you just never know how somebody's going to be. It's a
Draft
different
is such
game.
a crapshoot. Yeah.
It is. So I'm not worried about that at all. I just thought, all in all, too, you know what, Brett? It was a fun game to watch. I thought it
I'll
was a
agree with
fun,
that.
even
Yeah,
with both sides, it was a fun game to watch. And we deserve that, Brett.
me too.
We
That's true. We
deserve
do.
that, Brett, because there was another game that happened with a team that Andy is a fan of, and that was not the greatest game,
That was awful.
or perhaps quarterback
Yeah,
performance.
both sides. Even though the score was lopsided, Seattle did not
Yeah.
look good in this game either. It was, I mean, oh God, because what the hell did I send you? It was like less than 100 yards of total offense for both teams at halftime or something. Yeah, I pulled up the stats. Brosmer 126 yards, Darnold 128. I mean, they just got in the right spot. They made a few plays to, oh, I can't.
Yeah.
It's not even anything to say. Brosmer threw one of the worst interceptions in NFL history. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check out the pick six he threw. It wasn't even a throw. It was like this Olay thing that he tossed up into the air and like on the 4 yard line where they should have had a touchdown or a
I
field goal.
know.
It was so ugly, so ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just title since Solo's not here. We can just title this the Around the Couch cross off list because that's all of our teams are on the cross off list.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's Solo is our only hope this season because I,
And
I
we're all
want
rooting
I
for
want
him.
I want exactly what you were just saying, Axel. I want the Vikings to now go into let's see what we have on this roster
Yep.
mode. I don't need to see Aaron Jones run the ball anymore. I know what he can do. I don't need to. I mean, Jefferson still has to play, but let those younger guys go. The Vikings released Adam Thielen. What a great trade that was. He had like 4 catches here the whole season he was here. I mean, so I think they're already starting to get into that mode. So that's all I want to see at this point. Because I
Yeah.
mean, technically the Vikes aren't eliminated, but they're not going to win out. They're not winning 5 games. Go anywhere. It's yeah. Time to test out the young guys at this point.
Yeah. Well, and that can be said for a lot of different teams, man. I mean, we're way into this season now. What have we got? What is this now? What is it? A 20-week season with 18 games, right? Or
17 games, 18 weeks,
17,
18
18.
weeks.
Okay.
regular season.
So we only have like a month left and then the playoff. So things are down to the wire now. We look at you look at these games. There still are some surprise teams like the Panthers just won't fucking die, right? Like that's
Yeah.
interesting to me.
Yeah.
The 49ers continue to win with the skeleton crew
It's,
and
still can't believe
given
that.
McCaffrey have the most touches in NFL history at the end of this season, probably. The Jags,
I think the Texans are still the
fucking
most interesting team because they look dead in the
yeah,
water at the beginning of the season, and they've won like 7 out of 9.
yep,
It's
great defense. That
mhm.
defense is fucking nuts. The
Hmm.
Dolphins have won like 4 games in a row
Yeah, they
coming
got
into New
5 wins
York
now.
now.
Yeah.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying? But then you have some teams. The Bills won. That was fun to watch. It's always good to see Aaron Rodgers get his nose broken and get fucked up. That was a fun game. We all love that. Even though the Bills too, they don't. Josh Allen's doing everything. They don't look great. I'm still worried
They're the
about the
seventh seed right
Bills.
now. Yeah, they're
I
the seventh
know.
seed.
It's crazy, man.
I saw some
Um,
comment earlier today that was like, it would just be the Bills' luck that the year the Chiefs and Mahomes don't make the playoffs, the Bills don't make it either.
I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion. You just don't fuck with Josh Allen when it gets cold. You know what I'm saying? And like, even if it's not in Buffalo, which it probably won't be, I could see them being the underdog battling back, but their defense is just not great. I don't know. Brett, you have anything to add to any of these other games? Anything of interest?
Um, no, I don't think so.
Okay. I do want to say the hit of the week was Jackson Dart getting his fucking
Oh my
ass handed to
God.
him, which I don't normally laugh or get happy when people get injured because I don't know, it's not in me. But that was beautiful. And like, and then everyone in the NFL is like, this kid just won't fucking listen. He doesn't get it. Like, you can't, you got to
Well,
slide,
it's
dude.
bad when they were playing in New England, and it's bad when you pan to the camera, and even you can even see the Patriots fans being like, "What are you doing,
Yeah,
man?" That's
it's
like
insane.
even he's got to
Yeah,
take care
well,
of himself. He's gonna get killed.
yeah, he will. But the Pats are the best team in the NFL. Fuck them. Let's move on.
You know, there's going to be a lot of
uh,
not good feelings if it's the Packers and the Pats in the Super Bowl. Axel, between
oh
you and me,
God,
it's
no.
going to be a rough road.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't have any type of real dislike for Vrabel or Drake May or you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
not
it's
the
not Belichick,
same.
and yeah,
No. He wasn't my head coach for 4 hours while I was tripping in Rutgers Fields, and then I came back to my room, my fucking dorm room. But what? Belichick's not the coach. What? Anyway, I thought I was tripping then too. Uh,
you
Andy's
probably
got some.
were.
I probably still am. Andy's got some shit to say about referees. What do you have to say, Ando?
Okay, I don't know if you guys paid attention, but one of the things there was a ton of really poor officiating calls this weekend, and there's been a rash of them. It seems like even worse than it has been the last few years. Um, I think they really, really, really need to revisit expanding replay for one thing. I think it can be done quickly. I think it can be like I saw a quote from Tony Dungy, and he said, when replay is used to move the spot of a ball 6 inches or to see if a quarterback's knee touched the ground, but it can't be used to see if he was tripped or to see if the clock is at zero when pointers like a couple times a play clock had ran down and it was down for like 3 seconds on a critical play. It was not called. Like all the players are pointing at it, the referees and call. They can't review any of that. There was a missed extra point this week that was called good, but they said it can't be reviewed because it went over the top of the what do you call it
Goalpost.
the goalpost.
Yeah, the
Why
goalpost.
why
Yeah.
can't you review those plays? Why not? Why can't in the overtimes this year, there's been 3 separate times, and it happened again in the Broncos game this week, where the team that won the toss in overtime also they were allowed to pick kick or receive, and they were allowed to pick the direction. The rule is whoever picks the kick or receive, the other team gets to do it, and they just happened and goes right through. There was another one in Germany where the Colts were the visiting team. The referee allowed them to choose heads or tails, and the Colts won the toss. I mean, what is that one at least got corrected in the
That's
thing?
nuts, man.
In the
There was
commercial break, we were very
yeah,
confused.
and there was like two other for the Vikings. There was 2 times this season. One of them was the overseas one too, where Will Reichard kicked a field goal and it hit a wire and made it go off, made hit one of the camera wires and went off and missed the field goal. That's supposed to be a re-kick. Not reviewable. The referees missed it. What the fuck are we even doing? We have this easy
Yeah.
technology. Why not fix it? I mean, they put robot umpires in baseball and replay in baseball in minor league baseball, and it has worked brilliantly. It has been
Yeah.
fast, quick, efficient. There is no
Doesn't
people
make
that are
much
saying
sense.
if you can't have one guy just sitting there and watching the game and just be hitting a little buzzer and say, nope, replay overturned. Why can't you do that? It's so frustrating to me that they're missing all. There was terrible like the Commanders got 4 or 5 separate just terrible calls in a row. There was a false start called on McLaurin that was a critical play that the replay shows he didn't move. There was a pass interference call on Mariota or how does Chris Collinsworth say it? Mariotto, or how the hell was that, Axel? Do you remember?
Mariota.
Yes. There was
Mariota.
yeah, an
But I found
intentional
something out
grounding.
about that though. I
Oh,
don't want to
is that
make fun
right?
of him. It's
Oh,
actually correct.
oh, it is.
And I found this out too. I looked it up.
Oh,
Marcus Mariota is German and um maybe Hawaiian, I think,
well, yeah, he is
or
from Hawaii.
okay. So no, Samoan. He's
Yeah.
Samoan and German, and
Hmm.
his name is only for his family. Like it is a specifically like
Oh,
Samoan German name that only like I guess his family has had or something.
Hmm.
It's interesting.
that's
It was
well,
it
good
led
on
me down.
Collinsworth. We give him a lot of hell for getting the guy's name pronounced right. Good
Yeah,
on him then.
I'll give him a thumbs up for that.
But
But
like,
Ando, to
yeah,
answer your
yeah,
going off on the referees,
yes,
I
please.
have an answer for this because when you brought this up, remember earlier in the year we were all very impressed at how they were using the hidden replay camera, the
Yeah,
quick
the
replay to
instant,
do
whatever the
Replay
hell it's
the
called.
assist.
instant
Yeah,
replay
replay
assist.
assist.
And then a couple weeks ago, Al Michaels is like, haven't really been talking about replay assist a lot, have we?
Yeah.
And I think he was trying to say something because you know he hates referees more than
Uh-huh.
anything else in the
And he's
world.
not afraid. He doesn't give a shit. He'll say whatever the
Yes,
hell he wants
he
on the
always
air.
has. I can go back to remembering when I was like in the freaking 90s in my bedroom or 80s, him complaining about ref. Anyway, I think that they had a little, like there's a meeting or something, and the refs were like, hey, NFL, don't take this away from. I think there's something going on. That's my theory on it, is there's because it's too much of a swing,
Yeah.
right? Like now we're going to give it to them.
Yeah.
For
I
now,
forgot that we had
so
mentioned that earlier because it was good
I don't
earlier in the
like it.
season.
It's
And
stupid.
it's
Everything should have been reviewable 20 years ago.
yeah. It's I just
I
We
think
all
they'll
know
get
that.
there too.
Yeah, it
Uh,
will.
yeah, they're making more progress than some other leagues as
well,
far as
that's
expanding what is reviewable, and I assume that'll keep going, and I assume the replay assist will also keep growing
Yeah,
because that's something that is so fast you don't even know it happens sometimes.
exactly.
mhm.
It
So
should be that
so
fast.
Yeah.
hitting a guide wire or you know
Yeah,
face masks, stuff like that could be discovered in 5 seconds, corrected, whatever. And hopefully we'll get there.
yeah.
Yeah, that's I think
Well,
there was even what's his name?
Mariota.
Sims. No, Chris Sims even who I'm not as high on Chris Sims as you are, Axel, but he even had a good quote. There was one there where it was called intentional grounding, and or it was it or it wasn't, but he's basically like the hot dog vendor had a better chance of catching that ball than the wide receiver
Yeah,
did, and it's because he threw it into the stands and
it's.
they still called the penalty. It's like completely
Can I
uncatchable, and oh god,
may I make another
just
suggestion to
yes,
the NFL? Can we
yes,
have some refs that are under 60?
yeah,
Like, why are they all old as fuck? You know what
hmm
I'm saying? Like, this is another thing, right? And they keep on getting hit. It's like 4 or 5 this year have gotten knocked out of games, right? Like it happened again this weekend. Some guy, oh, remember somebody ran into Sean Payton on the sideline?
yes, yes. Well, that's my
And
always
Payton was
argue.
like, what the fuck happened? He didn't even notice. And meanwhile, the ref's like on the ground.
That's always been my thing. Like college basketball has been had that same problem for years, and I'm thinking
Yeah,
I'm younger than almost all these guys out here, and my reaction time and vision and quickness is nowhere
seriously,
near close
Andy.
enough to pick up on
Seriously,
all this. How are these guys in their
dude.
60s doing this? I'm not trying to be ageism, but how can a 60-year-old guy manage to compete with a 22-year-old that's sprinting down the field? And
Andy,
I,
I couldn't catch this bottle if I dropped it right now. Okay, like I'm holding a bottle right above my other hand. I have to
oh.
give it to the other hand, and then it moves over.
Yes.
We're old. All right,
So
let's
I didn't
move
have any
on.
solutions. I just wanted to rant on the play
Yeah,
because
good,
I love
good.
this game, and I'm like, the fix is so easy, and it's
I
right in front of
agree.
your
I
face. It's not like
agree.
you can't afford it. Just do it, NFL.
All
Fix
right,
it.
well, let's hope they do it before we get to the playoffs because we're going to talk about our playoff picture. Um, Crazy. What a year. I really, sometimes I think about, I'm in the shower thinking, and I'm like, kind of think about what we're talking about on the pod, and I'm like, I just wanted to say, what a fucking crazy year. The Patriots, Broncos, and Jags are 1, 2, and 3 in the AFC. Now the
And the
NFC,
Colts are at 6. Don't forget about the Colts.
yeah,
I don't
the
think any
Colts.
of us thought that was coming, did we?
In the NFC, it's Bears, Rams, Eagles. I think Rams, Eagles were pretty standard picks. People thought Rams, Eagles coming in, right?
Hmm.
But the Bears, I can't even
Yeah.
believe it. It's
It's
crazy. This is go.
The
This is going nuts. Nutso time.
by the end of it, the Bears and the Panthers could be division champs in the NFC.
it's it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And the fact, like, if it was today, I mean, the Chiefs would be out, the Vikings, the Lions, they all had great seasons last year, and
Yep.
all, not that, I mean, that happens every year, but those weren't the candidates most teams picked to fall off, I don't think.
Yep. And right now you have the Ravens first in the AFC North, but how long is that going to last? The Steelers are second, and who do we have third in the AFC North? The Bengals at 4-8. Could Joe Burrow bring the Bengals back?
Starting to see why Burrow came back.
I'm serious,
I know.
right?
Uh,
Because don't they play two of the next three games? Or is Bengals? I think that two of the next three games is Bengals Steelers or something, isn't it? Don't they play
No,
each other?
no,
Or
Bengals are done with both the Steelers and
oh,
the
okay,
Ravens, but the
okay.
Ravens and Steelers play each other twice yet.
That's what it is. Sorry. It's Ray. Okay, I had it the other way around. That's crazy. So, and the next three games, the Ravens and Steelers play each other twice. So that's
And oh,
interesting.
the Ravens do play the Bengals once. Actually, here's the Bengals
Okay,
schedule. We got the Bills this week, Ravens,
tough.
but they finish with the Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns.
That's three win. That could be three wins very
That's three
easily.
winnable games.
they're not on my scratch off list yet.
No,
No.
definitely not. Definitely not. So let me just say, Patriots, Broncos, Jags, Ravens, Chargers, second in the AFC West. Colts, Bills. On the bubble, Texans 7-5, Steelers 6-6, Chiefs 6-6, Dolphins 5-7, soon to be. They're probably going to beat the Jets this weekend. I don't expect the Jets to win, so I could see the Dolphins being 6-7. Who do the Chiefs have lined up this weekend?
Chiefs are. I don't have that
We're just
page up
about to
right now.
pick it.
Yeah, let me.
Oh, I got it. I can scoot over here.
Who do the
Oh
Chiefs have?
yeah,
Oh yeah, the
baby.
Texans.
Texans. That's a toughie. That's a toughie, man. Wow.
Well, the team that I'm worried about here is the team I brought up before that was surprising, the Colts.
Yeah,
Okay, the Colts have lost 3 out of 4,
they sure have.
and this is their finish at Jacksonville, at
Yeah.
Seattle,
Yeah.
49ers,
Yeah,
home for
baby.
Jacksonville, and then at Texans. That's not an easy schedule for them
Keep
coming through.
keep losing, baby. We want that draft pick. We got
Yeah.
that number one draft
Yeah,
pick.
that trading for
Sauce.
Sauce Gardner, who
Yeah.
also got hurt.
I know. I'm not going to
fans.
laugh at that. I wish Saucy all the best. I was upset to see. I wasn't very upset, but I was upset to see him being walked off. I don't want him to be injured, but that is good when you make the trade and then they start losing immediately
Yes.
afterwards. It does
That's
make you
not
feel
normally
good.
Jet luck, so hopefully it continues for you,
No. Well,
Axel.
then again, Quinnen went to the Cowboys and decided to start playing again for the first time in a year. But we all knew he could. He needed a change of plate. That
Hmm.
happens with he was on the Jets for so long. It's not like he was on the team for two
That's
years,
normal.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Micah Parsons. He's doing awesome after he left there too. So,
So, all right. Looking over at the NFC, just to remind everyone, we got the Bears in first place, first in the NFC North two at 9-3. The Rams two 9-3. Eagles at 8-4. The Bucks 7-5. Seahawks 9-3, second in the NFC West. And then we end up with the Packers and the Niners. A lot of NFC West. We got three NFC West teams in there. Um, I don't know what to say about on the bubble. of course, is Lions, Cowboys, and Panthers, all the animals. They're
And the
just,
Lions and Cowboys play each other this week too, so that's a huge game.
yeah, that is a huge game.
And the other thing that I didn't realize till I actually studied this, but there's three teams that are 9-3. The Bears, if they lose and the right teams win, the Bears could fall all the way to the 7 seed this week if they
Yeah,
lose.
yeah,
I mean, it's so damn tight, and so the
yep.
swings could be drastic. This could look completely different in 2 weeks. So
It's interesting. It's very
Yeah.
interesting. Good look. Very fun. I mean, the surprise teams, of course, Lions not doing as well as people may have thought they would do. The Seahawks, Sammy D, 9-3. And I don't know, man. I can't count out, I just can't count out the Eagles. Once you get them in the playoffs, right? They're experienced in it.
what are your guys' thoughts on the
Start
For sure.
Bucks?
gelling.
Because they've been struggling the last month too.
A lot of injuries, struggling. Baker's not playing. He's not playing as much good hero ball, you know. Mike Evans is coming back though. The rookie wide receiver, what's his name? Ibuke? Ibike?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
fucking awesome.
and the crazy thing with that is he was the second best receiver for Ohio State last year. The first best is still there.
Wow, they churn him out, man.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Bucks, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised for the Bucks to fade. Um, but
Well, they
then,
Yeah.
got. I mean, besides Evans coming back, Bucky Irving came back this week too, and he's been a big runner for them too. So I don't know. I'm not ready to give
you
up on
know.
the Bucks yet, but I'm a little. I'm starting to get a
Yeah, I feel like
little
the
leery.
Panthers. I kind of feel like the Panthers are riding a wave here, and I
Well,
am I'm a fan of EGOT winner Baker Mayfield, but I would like to see the Panthers slide in there and take
they
the
play the
NFC South.
Panthers and the Bucks played in week 16 and week 18,
There you go. The
2 out of the
NFL is
last 3
smart.
weeks.
See that scheduler
Yeah, but
legit.
nobody thought the Panthers were going to be in contention. They thought that would be 2 easy wins for the Bucks, didn't they?
They wanted the Bucks to get into the playoffs
Yeah,
because Baker Mayfield's fun to watch.
that's what I mean.
Gets a lot of money flowing with bets. Baker, a lot of parlays, right?
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Interesting, guys. And then, of course, we're not going to mention all the other teams, which include our teams, that are
No,
pretty much
no
out of
need.
it. Um, Scratch off. Let's see. We have Jets. We have the Dolphins on there. Should we take the Dolphins off there?
Oh, we can't. We're not allowed to take them off.
Okay. Oh, why? Because Solo's not here? Is that why?
I thought that's the rule.
Oh, we're not allowed to
That
take the Dolphins
if we
off?
think there's any kind of chance at all that they would uh, come back or be in contention, that we should not
Yeah,
have put them on the list in the first
that's
place.
true. They're not coming back.
And I don't
Jets,
think I think with what I mean, they're so far back in their own division
yeah,
that they can't win the
no,
division, and
they're not gonna.
there's a lot of teams in between them yet.
No,
I
no,
mean, they're
no.
not going to
That's
pass
it.
the Chiefs, Steelers, and Texans all together. I just don't.
No.
Even though they have a better record than the Bengals, the Bengals at least could win that division yet.
Well, we did well with the Browns, Titans, Raiders, Saints, Cards, Giants, Falcons, Commies. Are we adding anyone, or should we wait for Solo? Should we wait for Solo to add anyone, or what are we doing?
Vikings.
Vikings?
Yeah,
Do
I
we
think
go?
we can cross the Vikings
I
off.
think we can cross the Vikings off too. I'm going to go ahead and say Vikings.
Join the
Let me
club,
see.
Andy.
Yep,
Browns, Jets, Bengals,
I'm
Vikings.
ready.
Yeah.
That was pathetic.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. And if the Chiefs, let's see, well, I would say if they lose again, I don't know. God, could you imagine a playoffs with maybe, I mean, the line, say the Bills even get pushed out and the Texans. I mean, you could see that if the Bills, Chiefs, and Lions don't make the playoffs, that would be kind of
That would
actually,
be
be
It's
interesting.
possible.
It's
I mean,
interesting.
the way the Texans are playing, I could easily see them,
Yep.
but I think the Colts are going to fall farther than the Bills will. So,
All right, boys. Well, let's move to our picks. We don't really have any discussions this week. I think we're just going to go through it pretty much speed round. Maybe since Solo's not here, we may say a few word or two, but we got Ando to take us through it, buddy.
yeah, and I can start with a couple of. Oh, I should have talked about this when I was doing the playoffs. Bears and Pats, who are both the number 1 seeds. They have starting quarterbacks younger than 25 years old. That's never happened in the NFL since seeding has become a thing. Quarterbacks that young, both
Wow.
being a
Ooh.
number one seed. So that I don't think the Bears are going to stay there, but I gotta stop I gotta stop underestimating the Bears. So um well last week, like we talked about earlier, Axel picked 11 games right. Brett and I both had 8 and Solo had 7. The impressive thing though is Brett's AI, it looked like was going to run away with the whole your algorithm because you got what, the first 5 games right? I think you were
Yeah,
5-0
Yeah.
and
I was on a roll.
didn't finish as well, but I
Very
was impressed right away.
Yeah, very disappointed with the finish, but that's okay. I tweaked
Yeah.
some things, and I did discover a little bug that I corrected.
Oh, here we go.
So this
All
is an
right.
ongoing
All right.
process here.
All right.
You got to be patient with it.
Yeah, don't throw it out yet. Yeah, you got to always have to tweak.
Yeah.
Let's see. Solo's lead shrunk to 3 games over Axel and 7 on Brett. I'm still a couple
Nice.
touchdowns behind, so I still got a lot of work to do.
Hey Ando, can I say something? I like the way you break this out and you have all the Revis, which is when we were the only person picking that,
That
right?
was part of Brett's overhaul of the sheet.
Oh,
So you
okay.
credit that to Brett.
This is really interesting. So overall in the season so far, Solo's 5-3 on Revis Islands. I'm 16 and 14. Brett is 13, 19 and 1. And Ando is 1-7, which means that both Ando and Solo have only done 8, whereas I have done 30
Yes, and
and
I've done
Brett
33.
33.
That's normal for Brett because Brett's always like more than the rest of us combined. But actually, you kind of stepped it up this year with your Revis Island picks.
I had to get back in the game, bro.
That's.
I had to get back in the game.
I
And
think
I'm
I got
back
my
in it.
first Revis Island right, and I think I've got all the rest wrong since then.
I'm
So
back in it now. I'm back in the hunt and I'm getting it. I'm trying to think of now what jersey do I want? Because I have all the Jets jerseys I want right now, you know? Maybe I'll wait until the draft to even think about it. See who the
Ooh,
Jets. I might be getting my Mendoza jersey. Is that his name?
uh-huh.
Or my what's the other
Manning,
guy's name?
maybe your Manning jersey.
Maybe. Or the guy from Oregon is who I think the Jets like him too. Who's the Oregon guy? Damian
Um,
something or Moore? Is that his name or something?
yeah,
Or
what the heck is his
is it
name?
I
more?
don't know. Is it Moore? I thought it was it D? It's some
Yeah, Dante
D.
Moore.
Dante,
Yeah.
yeah. There you go. We'll see. All right. Sorry there, Ando. Take
So
it
yeah,
Oh,
I had.
and real quick,
Oh
I
yeah, go.
also wanted to say our unanimous picks, which are notorious this year.
Yeah.
We went over 500 last week for only the third time,
Oh wow.
um, and that includes week 1 when we went 1-0. So
Damn.
yeah, we were 3, 2, and 1 in our
Okay.
6 unanimous picks in week 13.
Oh. And we're at an advantage again, guys, because Solo did his picks already. Yeah.
I don't know if that's an advantage or not. So I'm
I
still
think
trying
it
to figure out
is.
whether it's
It
because
just well, information is always an advantage, Ando.
you know what though? Last week I had my best week in like a month and a half, and I picked first last week.
Okay.
So
All right. All right. Not for
it might
everyone's
depend.
different though, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody's different. All right.
Okay, so bye weeks this week. Panthers, Giants, Patriots, and 49ers. According to ESPN Analytics, there are 7 teams this week whose playoff chances will go up or go down by 25% or more, depending on if they win or lose the game. And 6 of those 7 teams play each other. So
Ooh,
there's the
wow. Okay.
Lions, Cowboys are both those teams, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and KC, Houston. So those games are huge for all 3 of those
Nice.
teams. So not that
Nice.
the percentage always means anything, but this late in the season, it usually does a little bit. So this week, the order will be Brett is first, then Solo's picks, then myself, then Axel.
Okay, who's reading solo?
One of you two would be nice. Axel, you want to do it?
Okay, I'll be solo too.
Okay. First up, we have the 6-5-1 Cowboys at the 7-5 Lions. Um, Not only were the Cowboys the first team to ever beat both teams in the previous season's Super Bowl within 5 days of each other, They also beat the last two Super Bowl winners in a 5 day span. The last time they defeated the back to back Super Bowl champions in consecutive weeks was week 1 and 2 of the 92 season. And by the way, they went on to win the Super Bowl that season. So,
Of
not trying to
course.
pump you up too much, Solo, but
All right, all
Oh
right.
man.
Cut the shenanigans.
I can't cut the shenanigans. Um, this is actually the first time the Lions and Cowboys have played on a Thursday, despite having the most wins of any two teams in the NFL, all the Thanksgiving Day games.
Hmm.
The Lions have now lost 3 of 5. The two wins were against the Giants and the Commies, and one of those losses was against JJ McCarthy and the Vikings. Lions are currently the 8th seed. The Cowboys are the 9th seed. Lions are favored by 3. Brett,
Do you know the status of St. Brown?
I have
I think
not
he's
heard.
out.
Out. Okay.
I heard last I heard he's probably not playing.
Um, damn. Well, the model says to take the Lions, but it is highly contingent on St. Brown. So I'm going to stick with the Lions now, but I may use my switcheroo.
Solo takes the Cowboys. Ando.
Takes the Cowboys.
Axel takes the Cowboys. They're on fire, baby. They are going all the way.
Solo just threw his phone across the room. Next up, the 9-3 Seahawks at the 4-8 Falcons. The Falcons are eliminated from the playoffs with a loss. Oh, I should have said the Vikings are eliminated. Oh, we're not to the Vikings yet. Never mind. Seahawks are currently the 5th seed, but have the same record as the 1 and 2 seed. So this game is very important to them. Seahawks are favored by 7 on the road. Brett,
I'm going with the home team Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, as does the Solo. He's feeling the Falcons, but guess what? I'm not. I'm going with the Seahawks.
oh, I'll go with
Good
the Seahawks too.
defense. Yeah, defense.
Um, Next up, we have the 6-6 Steelers at the 6-6 Ravens. This is their first meeting of the year, so they play twice. Big game, obviously, for the AFC North. The Ravens are favored by 6 at home, Brett.
I am going to go with the Steelers +6.
Oh, well, guess what, folks? Solo's got a surprise. He's taking the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers.
I will take the Ravens here.
I didn't pick yet.
I know, that's because you're after me.
Oh, I
You skipped me
forgot.
last time.
I saw it because I rolled right into myself. I'm
Yes.
sorry, and I was singing too much. I apologize. It's confusing to go and then go again after. Did you pick?
Yeah, I took the Ravens.
Okay. Now I forgot my song. I am gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Steelers here. I think they're gonna bounce back, and I think the Ravens just look shitty, man. I don't know. This isn't their year, but maybe they come back. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I love Lamar, but I'm taking the Steelers here. I
Well,
think
I
he's
picked them, and I'm on Revis Island, and I've been wedded at my 1-8. So odds are you're going to get a game here, but I'll stick with it. I got nothing to lose at this point. Um, Next up, we have the 1-11 Tennessee Titans at the 3-9 Browns. Browns are actually still in it. They'll be limited with a loss. And normally I wouldn't put a stat here, but I have to. Miles Garrett now needs only 4 sacks to break the all-time single season sack record. Titans quarterback Cam Ward has been sacked an average of 4 times a game this season.
wow.
So Miles could set the record this week. Browns are favored by 4 at home, Brett.
Yeah, I'll lay those points. Give me the Cleveland Browns.
Solo also takes the Browns.
Browns.
Oh, Ando takes the Browns. Guess what, folks? I am very much rooting for Miles Garrett to hold the NFL record for the most sacks in one season. And you all know why. Because the previous holder, Mark Gastineau, was dethroned by bullshit. So I want Miles Garrett to take this. I don't think it's going to be
Amen.
this game, but he'll do it this season and I'll be happy. And then Mark Gastineau can shut the fuck up too because he's kind of annoying. I mean, I love him. I love the Jets, but it's like, let it go, dude. Um, I'm going to. I don't know, man. I'm going. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking the Titans.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Revis with the Titans.
Taking the
nice.
Titans.
Next up, the 4-8 Bengals at
Really?
the 8-4 Bills. The Bills have had 11 turnovers in their last 4 games. They had 7 turnovers in their 17 games before that. Bills are favored by 5.5 at home. Brett.
I like the Bills to win comfortably.
Solo does too. No, he likes the Bengals. I fucked that up.
I think the Bengals are going to keep this close. Burrow was impressive last week, and the Bills are not the Bills of old. So Bengals.
Yeah, uh, the Bengals defense is still awful. And Josh Allen, I think, wants to win. I am going with the Bills in this one.
Next up, we have the 8-4 Colts at the 8-4 Jags. Tied. They're both tied for first in the South, and
Wow.
it's their first meeting of the year. The Colts are favored by 1.5 at on the road. Brett.
I like the home team here. Give me Jacksonville.
Solo also takes Jacksonville.
I take Jacksonville as well.
I just don't know if I trust. I think the Colts are coming back. I'm taking the Colts.
Next up, this is a loser leaves town match. The Commies and the Vikings. Whoever loses is eliminated, and the other one will just have to wait another week to get eliminated.
Exactly.
Uh,
So they want to. They want to lose,
yes.
is what you're saying. So they can
Uh,
move on with their lives.
Last week, my Vikings became the first team since at least 1950 to have two different quarterbacks throw a pick six in their first career start in the same season. So go Vikings quarterbacks. And what does that say about Desmond Ritter that he's been cut from this team twice? And those kind of stats are being thrown around. Vikings are favored by 1.5, Brett.
That's fine. I still like the Vikings.
As does Solo.
This one's tough because I could see Jaden Daniels playing really well in this game, but Flores' defense did play awesome against the Seahawks. Didn't look like it by the score, but that defense played really well, and I think Vikings can't lose all of these freaking games. They're going to win this one. I'll take the Vikings.
Wait, Ando. Jaden Daniels isn't coming back. Is he? He's not coming
Oh,
back for
no,
this
he's
game.
not. He's not.
Mariota.
Yeah, it's Mariota. What am I talking
Mariota.
about? So, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Why
Is
am I
that
thinking
true?
about?
I thought there was a chance.
Is there a
Really?
chance?
I heard there's a chance.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that. Um, I don't
Now
know.
I'm
I'm
not
taking
saying it's a good chance, but I did hear them talking about it.
guys. I don't know. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm taking the commies.
All
Yeah, it
right, man.
says the latest report says he could come back this week,
Okay,
but
even
Yeah, but even
before
if he
that,
does, like
I don't.
he's
I'm
going
yeah.
to be
taking the
limited.
commies with Mariota.
Well,
Okay, well, I
maybe this
like
is the week
McCarthy
you.
to come back and play well.
Okay.
I hope so, Brett. I hope so. Next up, we have
Oh,
the
wonderful.
5-7 Dolphins at the 3-9 Jets. Jets are technically still alive, but will be eliminated. If they lose, the Jets are 2-2 in the month of November. This is a better November record than the Chiefs, the Colts, and the Buccaneers. So, way to go, Axel.
Yeah.
Dolphins are favored by 2.5 on the road. Brett.
Jets, Jets, plus 2.5.
Nice. Solo also takes the Jets.
Yeah, I want to take the Dolphins here, but Tua in cold weather has burned me way too many times before. Jets.
Um, the Jets have never beat Tua.
What?
Jets have never
Wow.
beat Tua as a starting quarterback for Miami, and it's going to
Hmm.
continue. I'm taking the Dolphins.
I bet Tyrod
Whoa.
Taylor has beaten the Dolphins though, and beaten Tua.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor has beaten Tua's grandfather.
I think it
Next,
is
I had
supposed to
no.
be a cold, windy game, is it
It
not?
is. It is. I
Okay.
listen. I love. I'm like the direction the Jets are going in, but I think the Dolphins have found something a little bit I think they're going to win the game, so I'm going to go with the Dolphins by more. I think they're going to win by like 5.
Next up, we have the 2-10 Saints at the 7-5 Bucks. The Bucks broke their 3-game losing streak last week against the Cards and have only a half-game lead over the Panthers, who they still have to play twice. The Saints are the Saints. The Bucks are favored by 8.5 at home.
8.5. Woo!
That's a
The
lot.
model says that they
That's a
should be
lot.
favored by like 12.5. So I'll take the Tampa.
Solo agrees with you. He takes the
Yeah,
Buccaneers.
I still can't take the Saints. Buccaneers.
Boys, I'm taking the Buccaneers too.
You can only revisit so many times. The
But
Saints.
That's our
these were my honest feelings. I'm surprised I didn't like. I come in usually having looked a little
Uh-huh.
bit, but this was my honest feelings. I don't want to take this many Revis. I'm looking at. I'm like, maybe did I do something wrong here? I,
Don't
but I'm gonna
second
go
guess
with it.
yourself. There's the
I
thing.
know
You're
I'm
either going
going
to be
with
the
it.
leader after next week or you're going to be down in the shitter with me. So,
There you go.
um, next up, we have the 10-2 Broncos at the 2-10 Raiders.
Yeah.
Broncos are the 2 seed, have won 9 in a row. Broncos are favored
Wow.
by 7.5 on the road.
Wow.
ooh. I like Denver.
So does Solo.
Yeah, the Raiders are basically the Saints West, so I'm
Yeah.
taking the Broncos here.
Me too, Broncos. And I like this team, man. I like this fucking kid. And seriously, look at his face. He looks like he's 65 and he's 13 at the same time. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And when he does interviews, he is like Joe quarterback. He just is so like, I'm here for the team. We're doing the team. We got to
Well,
play
isn't
strong.
he is like 25 or 26, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's older. He
it's
was in college for a long time.
he is a quarterback clone. He's really good. I love watching him play.
Next up, we have the 9-3 Rams, the 3-9 Cards. Matt Stafford threw his 31st career pick six last week. Since 1991, only one man has more. Would either of you care to guess who that is?
Peyton Manning.
No, but a good guess.
Oh.
Oh,
Hmm. Brady.
Brett Favre has
oh,
32.
Of
Stafford
course.
can tie and pass him if he continues. The Rams are favored by 8 at home on the road. Brett.
8 is probably too few. I like the Rams big.
Solo agree. Ramos.
Yeah, I can't take the Cards either. 8 seems like too much to me, but I'll take the Rams.
Yeah, Rams big time. Bounce
Next
back.
up, we have the 9-3 Bears at the 8-3-1 Packers. Big play here. There's gonna be big plays in this game, maybe. The
What the fuck
Packers,
is with this line?
yeah, the Packers have allowed the second. Okay, a big play is qualified as a 10-yard or more run or a 20-yard or more pass. Packers have allowed the second least, and the Bears have the most in the league. Most big plays in the league, which I was surprised to hear that. The Bears have now won 5 in a row. Packers have won 3 in a row. This is also the first meeting between these two teams. The Bears are the 1 seed, the Pack are the 6. The Packers could fall to 7 if they lose. If the Bears lose, they could also fall all the way to 7th. If the Packers win, they will climb all the way to 1 or 2 seed this week, depending on what other teams do.
Wow.
So
Great,
it's
Cray. Love it. Love it.
Packers are
Parity,
favored
baby.
by 6.5, Brett.
That
That's a
is
big line.
yeah,
It
that's a
is.
big line. That's wanting you to take Chicago, and I'm taking the bait because I'm taking the Bears.
And guess what Solo does, guys? The
Probably the same thing as
Bears.
me.
The Bears,
Yeah.
the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears, the Bears.
God, I'm taking way too many of the same games as Solo here, but I can't. I don't. I'm going to take the Bears just so now they will play terrible when I take the Bears. So sorry, Bears fans. I'm taking the Bears.
Well, you're gonna hate me, guys,
That's
because
impossible, Axel.
That is impossible.
you love me. I'm taking the Bears too. the fuck out of here. I'm not taking. I
Oh
fucking
no, never mind. I do hate you. I thought
oh
you were going Revis.
no, no, I'm taking the Bears.
That's too many points. It should not be this many points. Is that 4 sweeps in a row we've got? Oof.
That's not good.
Next up, we have the 7-5 Chiefs or 7-5 Texans at the 6-6 Chiefs. The Texans are eighth on the playoff standings. The Chiefs are 10th. The Chiefs are favored by 3 at home.
Um, I'm gonna go with the road team Texans here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Um, and Mr. Oh, we're all the way down at the bottom. Mr. Solo takes the Chiefs. Solo takes the Chiefs.
I will take the Texans here.
I was just trying to go up and this is a tough one. My inclination is I'm taking the Texans. That's my inclination.
I mean,
I
they
gotta
have
go
been the
with
better
it.
team the last month and a half. There's no
Yeah.
question about it.
Solo's on Revis. Is that his only Revis for this? Yep,
Yep,
that's his only one.
so far.
Well, when you're leading, you can play a little more conservative. But he didn't know that anyways. So,
No,
uh,
I think Solo takes what he thinks is gonna happen. I
yeah,
do too. I can't help. I can't do that. I
yeah.
just
No, I
take what
don't.
I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna do.
I don't try and
You
pick off
know,
what you guys are gonna do.
no.
I get myself into even more trouble if I do that.
This is exactly who I would have taken if I picked first.
The final game of the week, Monday night, 8-4 Eagles at the 8-4 Chargers. Eagles are the 3 seed. Chargers are the 5 seed. Eagles are favored by 3 at home. On the road, the Eagles are favored by 3. Excuse me.
Yeah.
What is a Herbert status?
That's what I was just going to ask. Does anyone know?
Um, I'm not sure.
I am going to take a chance anyway, and I'm going to pick the Chargers to cover this spread.
The Google AI says Justin Herbert is preparing to play this week. If he is unable, Trey Lance would likely start.
Hmm. Wow. Um, it's Ando's pick.
Oh, yeah. Who Solo took? Oh, Solo took the Chargers.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Solo took the Chargers.
Okay. Boy.
I don't think I said that.
The
I got
3-point dog
distracted
at
thinking
home.
about the game.
I think I
This
am
is
I'm
tough.
gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you two. I think I'm gonna take the Chargers here. The Eagles are just not there's
Hmm.
dysfunction in Philly and I don't know.
Well,
Chargers seem like a more solid team. I'm gonna take the Chargers. At least right now.
gentlemen, this might be a record. I hope it's not. I'm going with my heart. I don't trust the Chargers. I'm taking the Eagles.
All right.
I take the Eagles anyway. I'm
I'll
taking
have to
them.
look back at my historical. I know there was a couple times where Brett took a lot of Revises, so this is gonna be close to a record though, I bet.
And it's not even on purpose. And I highlighted it before. Maybe subconsciously it is on purpose. But I don't even need it. I'm only 3 games behind. We got enough weeks for me to make up three
Yeah,
games.
you got 6 Revises, it looks like to me.
This
Unless
is
I counted
really what
wrong.
I think, though. I really
Yeah,
like
there's
it's,
nothing wrong with
yeah,
that.
that's crazy. Let me
Yeah.
just look at it again. Let me see how crazy if I went nuts here. I took the Titans. That is a stretch, but I feel it. I took the Colts. I don't trust the Jags. I took the Commies. I think the Vikings are playing doo doo, and the Commies have a lot of heart and are being
Oh, that's
coached well.
accurate on both accounts.
I think that the Dolphins are a better team than the Jets. Um, and yeah, and Eagles.
That
Yeah,
Dolphins
I
game,
don't.
I know
I'm
Tua in the
sticking
cold
with it.
weather is so bad, always so bad. That's the thing I can't take. It's a Tua. I agree the
Yeah.
Dolphins are playing better. If this game was in Miami, I would say Dolphins for sure. But I've been burned on Tua in those cold weather games too many times.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm mostly wrong about the Jets game because I want them to win again. It's fun. That game was so fun. That was literally probably the most fun I had watching a Jets game. Well, actually, some of those feel, the earlier, we gave it a
Sorry about your
shot,
feelings,
but
Brett. Axel had a good time though.
well, he did too. He said it was
Yeah.
a fun game. It was a fun game to watch. They were going back and forth.
Yeah, It was a fun game.
So it was just some fun stuff happened. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's our picks for the week. We missed you, Heath. We hope you're feeling better. We will be back. Mayor of Kingstown, we're recording. This Friday, I'll be recording with Amy from Little Miss Recap on their Patreon. We're doing Special Forces Season 1 with all the crazy reality folks. Been a lot of fun. Andy, it was so fun. Andy, we talked for like 6 hours today.
I know.
I love you, buddy. I
Talked
could
to you
do
more
it.
than my wife today, Axel,
I
so I'm
know.
sure she's very pleased about that.
I could do it another 10. Let's go. Let's
Yeah, I
talk
know.
about something else.
Let's do the Autism Speaks fundraiser
There
overnight
you go.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk some Lost.
Yeah.
Abaturno.
Yeah.
All right. Brett, you're the best. By the way, Brett, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was lovely. I
Good.
saw some family in Atlanta-ish area. It's not too far away, just for the day, and watched football. And yeah, it was great.
That's good. And Ando, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. Nice and relaxing. I went to my parents' house for a few hours. My dad made an amazing turkey. Came home, watched a little bit of football, and I think we watched Superman with the boys that night. I
Nice.
think it was Thanksgiving
Nice.
night. So just kind of
Very
hung out
cool.
and very low key, which was nice.
Very cool. Yeah, us too. Just had the in-laws over, hung out, very chill. Then we watched Stranger Danger Things, man.
Oh yeah,
Had a
and I
lot of
watched
fun.
Stranger Things after the boys went to bed on
Yep.
Thanksgiving night. I forgot about that.
All right. Well, let's pretend that I asked that in the beginning of the
Yes.
podcast. And with that, we'll say adieu. Good night, everyone.
Welcome to East Rutherford, where the Jets whipped that Falcons ass.